So today, I know I have not posted in 4 weeks maybe now, and that's because I've been trying to catch up on some schoolwork, some overdue, loads of overdue, which I'm still working on, and I have also couldn't think of any video ideas to do. It's just like all the videos went out of my brain. But now that I actually came up with a plan that I am going to start posting on Mondays only, and that'll give me enough time during the week to start coming up with new videos and then having time to edit them and get all the rest of the week with schoolwork done. And all I have to do is press post and then done with that, and then it'll keep you guys occupied for until the next Monday. It should, at least. And because I'm still in school, obviously, so I need a little more time to catch up on schoolwork and stuff, so I'm gonna start doing that. But let's get off of that topic and let's move on to the videos topic. So me and my sister would just start thinking about old times and stuff, and when me and her shared a room. I obviously now have my own room, but when we were younger, we obviously used to share a room, and crazy things would happen to us in that room. They were so funny. But today's story time is just going to be about me and the crazy things I did. In the first story, you guys will think I am so stupid, which is crazy. I don't know why. I keep laughing about it every time I talk about it. It's crazy. But let's just get into this video so you guys can go ahead and hear all these stories. Okay, you guys, so the first story is, I still can't get over it. Okay, so I was laying in my bed. So my room is basically a square, except if you go to and watch my room tour video, you'll know how my room looks. Cause there's not much things that have changed except maybe a few stickers and stuff like that in my room, little things like that. Cause the rest is basically the same. So you guys should know how my video, by how my room looks in the video, that you should have a pretty good perspective of what it looks like. But instead of having my high bed, I had the normal bed, which took up loads of space, which basically we had it on the opposite end of my wall where my dresser was, and we had a bookshelf where over here is. And then I was asleep on my bed, but the front of my bed was on this end, and the back of my bed was on this end. And I decided that night I'm going to sleep on the opposite end. And I don't know why. I just did that. I don't know why, but I was just like, I'm going to sleep on the opposite end. So I decided to sleep on the opposite end, and somehow I woke up. I somehow forgot where I was at first, and I was just like, wait, where am I? And then I realized I was in my bed, and then I was facing the wall, but my TV was off, so my room was pitch black, and I got so scared. I was sitting there, I thought I heard someone breathing behind me, and then I was just like, so I was just like, okay, 1, 2, 3, run. And then I slunk out of my bed, my foot got caught on the cover, so I started shaking it off and I tripped. And then I stood there for a second. For some reason, since it was dark, I couldn't imagine my room, so for some reason I was imagining myself in a castle. I don't know why. And usually in horror movies, that if you go either this way or this way, you're basically dead. So go straight usually is the answer. So I decided to run straight. I hit my bookshelf so hard. I ran into it with my forehead. I said boom, and then I was just like, oh. hurt my dogs. But I hit my forehead, and it was crazy. And then after I hit my head and stuff, I ran to the light and turned it back on and looked around my room. And then for a second, after a few minutes, I walked out of my room, went to my sister's room, and opened the door and stood at the foot of her bed. I said, "Did you hear that?" And she said, "Yeah, what was that?" I said, "Nothing." And then the next day, I told her what happened. She was just like, "Oh my gosh." It was crazy. Let's go into the next story. I'll probably only tell 3 stories and then do a part 2. So this next story is actually my first word in my sleep. I obviously talked then, obviously, but I never talked in my sleep. I don't talk in my sleep, actually. No. I don't talk in my sleep. I will admit I do snore, but I don't talk in my sleep. 'Cause I don't know. My sister does, though. But I don't talk in my sleep. For some reason, that time I did, and then my first word in my sleep was fried chicken. Why, you ask? I don't know. Okay, so this time, it's basically going to be sort of 4 stories, because since that story was really short, I'm going to tell another little short story, and then I'll tell a medium story, you know what I mean? So this time, my sister, this is when I lived over my grandma's house, and we're moving back there again, but we were living over there, and then my sister was laying on the couch, and I was laying on the love seat, and I was knocked out on the love seat, and my sister was laying there just watching one of her old shows she used to watch, and then I randomly sat up with my eyes closed and said, "Kill all the people in the house." And then I don't remember ever saying that, but when I woke up the next day, my sister told me I said that, and I was just like, what? I was actually scared to go to sleep that night, because I don't know. I actually, since that's really short story, this is also another disclaimer for the next part, for the next story I'm facing to tell. I used to sleepwalk a little bit, but I don't anymore. It was really rare if I sleepwalk. But let's move on to the next story. Next story. Okay, so, I can't get over it. Okay, so, I might have already told this story. Okay, no, I didn't tell the story. I had to think about it for a second, because I feel like I told this story. Okay, so it was exactly the same. My bed was over there, and so everything was the same. So I was laying there, and then I was laying in my bed. I know for a fact I was laying in my bed, and then I woke up on the floor, and then I was just like, I woke up and saw under my bed. Obviously, I was terrified. So, I sat there for a second, and then I jumped up and dove in my bed and covered up my head. I probably ran to the light first and turned it on, because all I remember is waking up on the floor. You're probably like, you could have probably fallen on the floor or something. The thing is, I've never done that before. Even now, I haven't done it before. But then again, my mom just reminded me actually today when we were talking about it. She said, remember, you did used to sleepwalk a little bit. So that was really crazy. But I guess that's all the stories I can do for right now. And obviously this won't be posted on Monday, but I probably will start posting on Mondays so I can start working on schoolwork and do whatever and have a little break, because so I won't have to take long breaks like this. So maybe through the years, maybe if I'm still doing YouTube, then I might do it like twice a week, 3 times a week. Who knows, even do it every day. Post every day, but until that happens, I'll probably only post on Mondays. I may even post twice a week, but for sure I will be posting on Mondays, but this won't be posted on Mondays, but my next video will be posted on Monday. So starting now, I will be posting on Mondays. Okay, so yeah. I hope you guys like this video. Don't forget to give this video a thumbs up. Subscribe down below. Turn on bell notifications. Follow me on Instagram and Snapchat. And yeah. I guess that's all I have to say. I hope you guys liked the little stories. And these were true stories. These actually happened to me. I did not make any of these up. So they actually came from me. I did not use them off of a website or anything. I just thought they were hilarious that I could tell you guys. So the next video will be a part 2 to this. So yeah. Bye guys.